You want to see a tour of my game room? Yes? Come on in. So I'm just going to show you my game room and kind of show you what I think are the cool parts of the game room. So come on, let's go. So first, as we enter in the game room, you will first see this wooden entertainment center. Yes, I say it's wooden, but it's actually just laminate. So basically, it's not real wood. So in this cabinet right here, we got things like these two Bluetooth speakers, which I like to use to play music around the house. Silence will drive you crazy. Make sure your house has some noise, good noise. Here's the coolest part in this cabinet, are these 1/6 action figures. Well, they're pretty much like collectible G.I. Joes. As you can see, this guy I set up myself. I'm not sure if it's accurate, but here he is. These are like pretty much toys, but for grown men. Anyways, moving down here, what do we have? We have a Quest 3 hiding behind a yellow rag right here. And you're wondering, why are you protecting this Quest 3 in this yellow rag? Because so the sun won't damage its lens. Very simple. Then we just got more random stuff like camera bags and Steam Decks in there. Fascinating. All right, and we turn it around and let's see what's under this cabinet. Oh, would you look at that? We have piles upon piles of Rubik's Cubes of all different types and a bunch of lubes for the cubes. So believe it or not, I am actually a really big speed cuber. I'm not very good at it personally, but I like collecting a bunch of them. I've been doing it since 2016. We have cubes ranging from 3x3s all the way to 11x11, or at least that's how big I think it is. Maybe this is a 10x10, I'm not sure. Moving on with the tour, you can see it's kind of a mess here, but look, that's just the reality of my room, okay? I'm not gonna clean it up and fake it like I have my entire room clean. I'm keeping it real. Honesty. Over here, we have a Canon printer and then a few laptops stacked on it, and then we got another Canon scanner. Very useful for paperwork. And as you can see here, we just got a pile of USPS boxes because I'm trying to see if I can sell some stuff in here on eBay. And over here, we have yet again another printer, but this time HP. And you will see I have 3 water bottles, and you're asking yourself, why do you have 3 water bottles, Truc? Simple answer, because I'm lazy. And yes, I got a couple bottles of lotion. And no, that lotion's not just for playing around. Look at my hands. They're really sensitive skin. That's why I have to use this lotion. Not sponsored, by the way. Over here, we just have another cabinet, but this is, I call this the boring cabinet because there's nothing really exciting here. It just stores books and more random trinkets around the house. And lastly, in this section, we have what I call the workout corner. So you can see right there is a push-up mat, very self-explanatory. You just go there and do push-ups. And there is the sit-up bench, which I have not used in many years. And no, I don't just use this push-up mat as decoration. I actually do push-ups with it. So let me know, how many push-ups can you do in the comments below? Now from the workout corner, let's move and turn to the left and we'll see a setup right here. I guess we could first start with the chair. These are Secret Lab Omega gaming chairs, very comfortable, but we did have to make some upgrades to it. So we got these elbow cushion pads right here, super comfortable, so you can leave your elbow on these armrests for much longer. And these chairs were gifted to us by family because we did some favors for them. See guys, it pays off to do favors for people. Maybe one day you will get a Secret Lab gaming chair from your family. Here we have 2 monitors, an iPad, a microphone, and 2 Kindles. Huh, I didn't know they were there. And here we have the desktop and the insides of it. Now you're probably asking yourself, Truc, why are you going through this setup so quick? I thought you were going to show us a whole rundown of it. Well, that's true. But guess what? This setup is actually not mine. This is my brother's. But he got a job far away from home, so he could not take the setup with him currently. But hopefully in a few months, he can come back and take it with him. Now you know. So let's go ahead and turn to the left over here, and we will see a nice couch. This is a couch or a futon, I don't know what it's called. We got from Walmart, and it's very comfortable. I've napped on this couch many times before, and what else can I say? It's just comfortable. And finally, at last, let's turn to the left once more, and here's what you have been waiting for, my friends. So yes, my setup is identical to my brother's setup, but I have just a few more add-ons that I'd like to show you. So the chair is the same, got the same armrest here, but I have this cushion. But because I sit down on this chair for so long, sometimes my butt gets tired, so I bought this, and it makes sitting down much more comfortable. Now let's move on with the setup, shall we? So we'll just start from the top and work our way down. We got the Sony ZV-1. I got a bunch of cables here to make it pretty much like a webcam. So when I'm sitting down, I could use this as a webcam for meetings and stuff. But come on, who am I kidding? I'm not even professional enough to do real meetings. Moving down on the left, I got this AOC monitor. It's just a regular office monitor, 32 inches. And on the right is my newly acquired KTC 32-inch gaming monitor. It's great for gaming, obviously. And I use this monitor a lot for many years to game on, but when you've tried a gaming monitor, you can never go back. And both of the monitors are being held by these very long desktop clamps for the monitors. Bam. So we'll keep moving down. Here I got one phone. I got two phones here. This is my main one. This is my main phone I use. These phones right here, I got three phones. These do not have any service plans on them. I just use these three phones for miscellaneous things. So earlier you saw the Bluetooth speaker. I just use it for things like that. Here I got two mouses. This is my main one I use for gaming, FPS and stuff like that. So this is the M916 Redragon. Oops. But yeah, Redragon mouse, wireless, USB-C charging. Can't complain. Then whenever this is out of battery or I want to play a game with that requires macros, then I'm going to reach for this Redragon M913. Pretty much the same thing. It's got USB-C charging and it's just got these numpads on the side so you can press down with your thumb and get the macros working. Here I got these Gunnar Amber Max glasses, which are basically tinted. And so when you put them on, it pretty much turns the whole world into this. I don't even know what color it is. Amber or something. Basically, you're going to get less headaches when you're wearing these. So behind the two monitors, I got my microphone, which this is the Fifine microphone, the AM8. And what I just did today was I put a piece of Velcro on the bottom so that if the desk were to tilt somehow, that this microphone won't fall off. As you can see, very secure. It looks wobbly, but trust me, it's sticking on there. Moving across, we just got two speed cubes right here. I got some sticky notes right here and a pen just in case I need to jot down anything. Got some alcohol wipes over here just to clean the screens and stuff like that. And then here I got my audio peripheral of choice, which are these K-Bear IEMs. Basically, this part just goes around your ear and then you stick them in like earbuds. And it goes around your ear just like that. Wire stays out of the way behind your ear. Genius, if you're asking me. Now moving to the keyboard. This is my keyboard of choice. Let me make sure it's off. It's a full-size keyboard. And what I really like about it is the switches. Ultra quiet. So this is the Epomaker TH108 Seasalt switches. If you're interested, these are extremely quiet switches and you won't have to worry about bothering anybody if you're gaming or typing away really fast. And then down here is obviously my desktop. I just got a journal over here. And the inside, I'll leave all the specs in the description box below because I don't know them off the top of my head. Other than that, the graphics card is a 1080 Ti. And yes, I know that my desktop is littered with stickers. Deal with it. And the top of this desk is with a XL mouse pad, a giant black mouse mat, which you can tell is very dirty for some reason on my desk. And I did have to cut off the top of the mat just to make it flush with this wooden desktop. Now, let me tell you something real quick. This desktop over here, I did make myself. It was the first time I ever did anything like this, so I'm pretty happy with the way it is. I just went to Home Depot, got a few pieces of MDF, and extended this piece a little bit out so the desk could be a little bit long. Got some ebony and put it on here. As you can see, it's got a lot of marks that show that this was made by an amateur. But guess what? I'm proud of it, okay? And the last thing you will see here is this little pad right here with these up and down buttons, and you'll see 1, 2, 3, and 4. What the heck does all that even mean? Why should we care? Oh, Hi there. Yes, the last thing I need to mention to you guys is that this desk is a standing desk. So as you can see right now, it's in the standing configuration. As you can see, I'm standing up and it's around my height and I can stand and use this desk comfortably. So I hope you enjoyed watching this video of Truc's game room tour. And if you have any other suggestions, any video ideas or anything, write them in the comment box down below. I am open to most ideas, and I would especially like to use that very expensive webcam that I put a lot of money into. And so if you got any gaming ideas or anything like that, throw them down. I'm all ears. And yeah, guys, peace.